So the regular voice of Champcar is in the booth tonight, Doc. So enjoy the broadcast after the race.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out. Fourth round Champcar Series 2019. Big grid tonight, a lot of experience on the grid, so please play fair. Reminder from what I posted in the forum today, there will be no parting for position below the yellow line.
B23, the air temp is 24 Celsius.
If you get forced down there, that just may be, but don't intentionally move below the line to make a pass for position. If you see it happening, you can mention it to me after the race and I'll take a look. But let's keep it clean, keep it civil. Thank you.
Hey guys, and welcome to another Champcar Simulation League race. This time we're at Daytona, doing the road course, and it's at night, so it's going to be quite a interesting go. It's always interesting when you race at night. Things just appear different, things show up in different areas, it seems, and it's just harder to spot your points, braking points, and all of things like that. So thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the race. I was unable to get a qualifying time in. I was only able just to join the race this week, so it puts me in the back of the field, but that can be beneficial for the first corner. You let everybody else crash, then you just
Checking up on the back.
So we're just checking up here, getting nice and close, getting ready for the start. We'll be green shortly.
Go, go, go!
And we're off. Another race.
Have a messy restart from cautious guys.
We'll see how I can do. Oh, there's a guy flipping over there. He didn't have a good start. You can see how treacherous the first corner gets. Everyone's braking, checking up, and just getting real close to one another. Right now I'm just trying to survive, just get through the first couple laps, stay as close as I can to the pack, and just make it through to the end.
Well done, Jacob. Good start. There's an incident in International Horseshoe.
Oh, here's a couple cars collected. Just avoid these guys and keep going. Right there, another couple easy places gained. We'll just let everybody else do that to one another.
Incident in Turn 5. It looks like brown. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
And we'll just keep trying to advance places one after another.
Albert is now leading. The gap behind is now 0.5.
The exit of the corners there on these long straights are extremely critical. If you botch the exit, you'll just lose time hand over fist. Oh, okay, just rejoin right there. Don't have a look first. So just on the opening
15th
lap,
place.
keeping a cool head, staying out of all the trouble. 23rd to 15th place, and then from here it's just a battle to the top. trying to hit every apex that I can. Staying in tight
The
here.
gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.2 seconds.
Early break and cut across. I am losing the guy in front of me though. I do have to pick up some pace here. I need to try and chase him down. Get closer.
Yellow flag, watch out.
There's a pretty massive draft you can pick up on the long banked straights. You can really close in on people and gain a lot of time.
Okay, Jacob, don't let this guy distract you.
Oh, botched gear change. Outbrake them though into the corner. Gets myself a little bit of leeway, a little bit of space. Oh, he had a bad time. Another person out, easy pass.
There's an incident in turn 12.
And you can see how much when you screw up the corner, how easy you can just gain on people and just pass them. They don't even stand a chance. Sitting ducks are just sitting there waiting for you to pass them.
The leader has just done a 213.6. Albert is now in the lead. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. B13. The gap behind is now 0.7.
One of the things I need to practice and get better at is using the whole track. If you watch, it's not often that I'm going from outside, cutting across, hitting apex, and coming back across and using the whole track. So you can see there, I enter back in the middle of the course instead of using the whole course and being able to carry more speed.
Yellow flag.
So that was a better application of using the whole track. But that's something I need to get a lot better at, and I don't do well enough. And I'm sure I'm losing so much time because I don't do that.
There's an incident in. Bus stop.
Oh, he lost it. Kissed the wall, which you're not supposed to do. See the pressure I have from behind me. Squeezing 3 wide here.
V14, that's your best lap in the session.
That was a dicey corner. Way too much speed going in there. Cut under them, at least I tried to. Cut under them and exit with more speed, but he blocked it off well. I'll try to go inside again. I kind of bullied my way around him there. forced him to decide if we were going to get in an
Well
accident.
done, Jacob. Good pass. Eyes front.
So hopefully I can benefit from these two battling each other. They can lose time to one another while I can just catch up from behind and hopefully go for a double pass. Yeah, see, he had a bad exit, so we're catching fast and quick. Just absorbing all of that draft. Probably could have snuck up a little bit closer to his back end, but it was enough to get around him. So there's no sense in making a risky play.
Th 13th place.
Striving and trying to get a top 10 finish this round. At this point, the way that this race was going and the way I was competing with 13th, 12th, 11th, it's kind of feeling like that could be in the cards here. 10th is only 12 seconds up the road.
32 minutes into the race.
Not to mention anything can happen where we can pick up a couple places from mistakes.
Okay, Jacob, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
I'm not sure how.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how that wasn't cutting the track there, but good thing I didn't get any time penalty for it or any slowdown or yield, so it allowed me to keep going. And all this draft is just helping me just put together a better time for my fastest lap. Which I netted of 2:14.6, but it doesn't necessarily count because I didn't cut the course. Came in a little bit harder than I'm used to. Oh, there he goes. Mistake. Okay, see you later. That's perfect. Just a little bit of pressure, and he lost it, and then that's a place. We get to climb up one more, and now we're sitting in 12th, and that top 10 doesn't seem like it's that far away. That's not a good corner.
The gap in front has increased to 6.7 seconds.
Went way too wide on that. Just compromises the exit, which then you just start losing time like crazy. 13th and 14th is only a second behind me, so they'll be catching me shortly if I don't pick up the pace. Especially if I keep making mistakes like that last one.
behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.6.
Yeah, see, I just lost so much time in that corner. So much so that he gets up beside me here, and the other guy pulls in right nice and close and tight. So much so that I had to let off the gas a couple times here. Didn't want to bump him in the rear.
14th. Your last lap time was at 2:18.9. There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Alan. Sector 1 is 2.5 off the pace.
I just gotta stay tight with these guys. Use them for a draft. Help increase some of the lap time speeds. Oh, I was thinking about going inside. Option wasn't there. Again, too fast into this corner. Pushed me way too wide, compromising my exit. Did that last time and it did it again. Ooh, what's going on with him up there? Some sort of glitch or lag or something. Seems to be bouncing every once in a while like he's running something over. We got a high guy here. I think that's the Allen. Something must happen, he must be damaged, going slow. Kind of him to get out of the way. Just gotta... Yeah, perfect. That way I can stay up on these guys. Start reeling them in with the draft. Just slowly getting closer and closer and closer. Now I gotta try and outbrake them in the first corner. Brake as late as I dare.
P13, that was 2:16.8. Sectors 1 and 2 are 1.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
Caught up so much just with the braking in that first corner. Just gotta try and stay close. As they battle, it's going to give me the opportunity to get closer to them as they slow each other down. And then when my opportunity comes, I have to pounce.
Alright, Jacob, you've used half your fuel.
Just a little bit too much speed in this corner. 10th place is less than 10 seconds away. Was 12 at one point. I'm not going to catch him if I keep making corners like that.
The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
Make the most of the bus stop. Not the cleanest, but it wasn't any worse than theirs, so staying tight on them, staying close. close and tight.
Incident in turn 1.
Around we go. The draft is so powerful.
P12. Incident in turn 2.
Just still too much speed though. That first corner, that's hard to brake and judge. You gotta turn while you're braking, and you're just playing with the line, the threshold of grip. And you don't want to go the wrong way. That's a better corner. Still not great, but it was better than I've done in the past. Now this is when I just need the draft to start to do its work. Cheeky little bus stop there. Didn't really lose anything, but didn't really gain much either. Still need that draft to do its job for me. Keep me close. Just need to keep the pressure on, keep them honest. Try and force them into making a mistake.
13th place. That lap was a 2:15.8. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
That was close. That could have been messy. That definitely would have been a pit maneuver. He would have been spun right around if he would have touched me there.
You're wasting time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get around him.
I know. Gotta put the elbows out, but I also don't want to wreck. Then I'm out of the race. I'll bide my time a little bit longer, see if I can spot a better opportunity to get around or force them into a mistake. I thought about the dive bomb, but I would have run out of brakes. Probably run into the wall, so. 10th place is only 9 seconds away now, slowly gaining on them. Not as quickly as I'd like, but slight gain.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Oh, they counted that as off track.
Oh no, Jacob, track limits, come on.
I was right on the razor's edge of the perfect bus stop. Just a little bit too far to the right. But it's put me in prime position to make a pass. I don't know, I should have been closer to the yellow line draft a little bit more. Yeah, like this is a better spot. But I think I got enough to get around him. Take back the 12th place. Just box him down low. Keep him there.
Stay on it, keep digging, B12.
Heavy braking. Yep, I didn't get it right, so I just went way wide. And yeah, I'd lose out to car 10
You've
again.
got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
But I take him up the inside. And there's no way that he can defend against that. There it is. 13th to 12th, keeping my position. Gaining that space. And now I just have between me and Lewis. I just gotta stay tight on him. Got a good exit. 10th place is only 6 seconds away now. Can almost taste that top 10. I want it. See 10th place now. They're only 4 seconds ahead. Excellent bus stop. The opportunity's coming here with the draft. Take him on the outside.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. The car ahead's pitting now. Oh, Jacob, restart it. Get the clutch in next time.
I was pretty upset that that happened when it spun me out there. But the replay you'll see here shortly, it's clearly my fault. Coming through the bus stop was an excellent bus stop, probably the best one I had all race. Just gaining immensely on him. Just with the draft pulling us in nice and close and tight. And then as I went around to the outside, I just kind of felt a little bit loose and tried to control it and ended up going into him. And you can clearly see that I went into him, knocked him, then he came back into me in reaction, and I lost it into the wall. You'll see a better angle here. And it's not like he got back into me out of anger. I don't think it was just the response of the car. And off I go.
Good race, Nicholas.
Bang. And that was the first of many mistakes.
Oh, I was a dummy. I didn't add fuel. Now I gotta come back into the pits again.
Pit exit's clear. Push. We've just been handed a stop-go penalty.
Speeding in the pits. Don't hit the wall. Ooh. I just blew.
Car in front of us is brown.
I was pushing hard for
not paying attention.
Pushing hard for a top 10.
You've got 3 laps to
And
serve
I
this
just
penalty.
I lost it. I couldn't get back in the groove after that. Down in 17th place. Have to serve a penalty. Didn't fuel the car, so I have to do another pit stop anyway. So the frustration levels were just rising at this point. I knew I had a lot of work ahead of me. I knew I could catch the guys ahead of me, but I had a lot of work to do to try and catch these guys. And I think that pressure was just starting to get to me.
Pit stop, add fuel to the end.
Can't aim, mate.
Pit stop, fuel to the end.
Okay, Jacob, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
I don't even get a whole lap around without running into another incident. And again, I was very upset when that happened, but you'll see a replay soon enough once I get into the pits that, again, it was just my fault. I just didn't have the spatial awareness to know where he was. I thought he backed off far enough that I could have slid up to take the racing line, but he just didn't get far enough behind me, and then his front end was there and just pit maneuvered me straight around into the wall.
Your penalty's completed.
100% my fault.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. You've just had a stop-go penalty.
So if I'm going to be doing better in these races and finishing higher, I just need to start erasing my mistakes and being a little bit more defensive, a little more spatial awareness, and just don't make silly errors like that just cost me the race.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Ooh, that was close. Just going up high so we could stay low and on the racing line. He went high too. I almost squeezed him off right into the wall. So that was a huge hit when I went in the wall. So I came into the pits here. I don't know if you'll see it, but the recommended repair time I think was like 20 minutes.
Activate limiter.
And then the optional was like an additional 10. So kind of just ruined the whole race at this point. And I don't know if you saw, I just made the biggest mistake of the race probably.
You've still got an outstanding penalty.
Where's my pit guy? In all the practice, your pit guy's up at the top. I didn't realize that they replaced your pit guy based off the pit order. I thought they just left everybody at the top. Where the hell's my pit guy? So I do a little bit of searching here.
Okay, Jacob, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 6 minutes of fuel left.
And with the amount of damage to my car, it made it extremely difficult to go backwards in the pits, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, but I just figured at this point, the race is so far gone for me. If they give me any penalties whatsoever, it's not going to make it any worse than I'm already at. So I eventually just get frustrated enough and say, just tow me, which conveniently you have to go all the way around the track. They won't just take you backwards, so wasted another like 4 minutes just getting a tow. These guys are probably thinking, what the hell's going on?
Pit guy? This is dumb. That is so dumb.
So here it is, the replay, and you'll just see he does nothing wrong here. It's all on me on this. I just thought that I could squeeze up. He started to get me to the outside, and he actually let off to get behind me, and I just went forward, cross, pit maneuvered, and you can just see the amount of damage to my car, why it was going to take so long. But yeah, there it is, pit service time, 16 minutes. So it was a pretty boring 16, 17 minutes waiting there. And then on top of that, then I have to serve my penalty, which was 15 seconds. And then I think they still have to change my tires. I can't remember if they changed my tires or not. I think they do. Nope, here, they'll let me go. And this was just utter disappointment.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
Just like that, engine's blown.
What the heck?
So much for optional repairs.
My engine just blew.
I guess those were mandatory repairs. And that's the end of the race right there. It's only 8 minutes left.
Like, what the heck is that shit?
So that kind of drops me into a lowly position 20 finish. Not exactly the finish I was going for, and I was really pushing for that top 10 to get some solid points.
Well, that's freaking garbage. I do the required repairs, and I don't even make it out of the pits block, and boom, engine blows up.
You can hear my frustration at the time. It turned into a pretty bad night. Here you'll see the replay, and you'll see how it goes. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Oil level looks fine. Water temperature is fine. Regular shift up into third, and he just loses it. So disappointing week for me there. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.